Don't think I'm weird, but I can go for a good episode of Sesame Street right now. Like, I'm so hungry. Today, being on this fall break from work really reminds me of being sick, and I watch PBS. By the time Wishbone comes on, I'm already feeling good. I'm thinking, I gotta go back to school tomorrow. Ugh. But then early in the morning at 7, I have my little cup of tea, especially when I used to get bad cramps. I used to stay home all the time for cramps. Even sometimes with work, because now that I'm perimenopausal, not only is it just cramps, that's doable, but it's back pains, mood swings, hot flashes, cold flashes, back flashes, little dashes, no edge flashes. It's a bunch of stuff. Like I said, I will deal with the hot flashes and chills. I can deal with that. Kicking off the blanket, putting the blanket back on, and I'm snatching the blanket back on me. Like I'm mad because somebody snatched it off of me. And and then it's like I'm hot. I'm kicking off the blanket, only covering up with sheets. I don't want to lay right here. I don't want to lay right there. I would deal with that, hot flashes, cold flashes, even the irregular periods. But I'm not dealing with the mood swings. No, I don't like it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like the way it may make other people feel. So that's why I've been staying away for a long time. Because I've been dealing with some stuff when it comes to my emotions. I didn't want to bring this up, but this is the last time I'm going to talk about that situation with that guy that I met when I was supposedly doing my little story time. And then I did a reflection. This is the last I'm going to talk about him. I'm just going to say, look, it's my fault for still expecting seasonal people to give me these lifetime expectations. And it's not that I expected, like, this is what it better be. It's more I expected because of the things that they do, the things that they say. Oh, you my woman. You gonna be my wife. That's what this last guy said. So yes, of course I fell into that, and I expect to hear from him every single day. Like, you better call me. How come he didn't call me? Let me call him. Because of the things you said. You said we were locked in. You called me your woman. You said I want to hold your hand, show you off. You're going to be my wife one day. He's like, yeah, He was saying, let me hold you. Let me do this. Let me fuck the shit out of you. He said stuff like that. And it's just like, you're just taken by all that stuff. And a part of me knew that it's not going to last. But because I needed to scratch an itch so bad, I just was like, look, I'm all in. But then it was him. Before we met, it was him sending me a little meme saying National Boyfriend's Day. And you see what I'm saying? I think I told y'all that on the other story time. And I'm just like, I wish men and women would stop saying things to each other knowing that they're not capable of delivering. Don't do that. If you know you're there for a season, stop promising him and her all of these lifetime expectations about, you're going to be my husband, or you're going to be my wife one day, girl. Yeah, you want some more kids? Stuff like that. It's like, don't do me like that. Because that's why I take it. And I take people very literally. Like, oh, yeah? And if you think you're going to leave, it's going to be a problem. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm upset that he robbed me of the opportunity of letting him know whether I wanted to bump cuties with him or be in a relationship. Like, how do you know that I didn't want nothing casual, or I did want a relationship, or I didn't want anything casual, or I didn't want a relationship? You just robbed me of that opportunity. Wham, bam, thank you for the fried spam, and you left. And I'm here like, I okay, so I was robbed of the opportunity of letting him know, yes, I'm your woman. Let's pursue this relationship. And I was robbed of the opportunity of, no, I don't want nothing casual. I didn't get to say, I just reacted. I acted along with him, and then I reacted to how he just ghosted me as a 52-year-old grown man with 5 children. That's why age don't matter. It ain't nothing but a number. That is true, but it don't matter. It's when it comes to maturity. It don't matter. He could have been married for years with 5 kids to that one woman that he claimed was only one woman. But I don't know. I'm not there. I don't know. And maybe the church or maybe your family made you and that woman get married at such a young age, and you to get time to just run up in these streets and somebody draws every night. Different pair of draws every night, if they're even changing them. I gotta charge my phone. If they're even changing them. So you robbed me of that opportunity. You see what I'm saying? So now you probably got your marriage annulled or you got a divorce. You feel like you and your wife that you was forced to marry at such a young age that stopped you from running racket in the streets. Now that you got your freedom, you want to do that. That should have been said. Whether I picked the guy and I'm at fault for everything or not, I still want a conversation. We're adults, right? Oh no, him ghosting you, him not responding, that should tell you something. It still is unsettling to me. And again, my therapist said, let's not concentrate on what's not in your control and only stay in the bubble of what is in your control. Sometimes I still feel like that's hard to swallow because why don't people just have that conversation? I just want to fuck. Until maybe gradually something comes to be, and turns into a relationship. Or I don't want to fuck right now. I just want to get to know you so we can build a relationship. This man said we were building. I don't know what got into him. The reason why, I don't know what snapped. He got on me for snapping at him when I was just venting to him about my frustrations about school. And maybe I could have, and I apologize for it. We started off on a clean slate. And now he snapped at me for no reason. Because he thought being on the phone with your daughter, I was trying to rush you off the phone with her just to talk to me. And all I did was text you good night. And I had to explain to him, no, don't misunderstand me. I was saying good night because I figured you were still on the phone with your daughter and you had some dealings to do. She got robbed and got her rent money stolen. And the landladies, the landlords, or whoever, wherever she lives, is like, I want my money on the first. I want my money. I want my money. I don't care what you went through. I want my money. So now he has to figure out what he needs to do to help her. You think I'm going to come in between what a man's got to do with his daughter or his son? No. So all I said to him was, good night. And he took it as, oh, so I guess I'm not moving fast enough for you. I told you what my baby was going through. So, okay, good night, Tiffany. That's what he said. And that's the last text message he sent me. That was on Tuesday night. He read all of the 6 and 7 and 8 messages that I sent him, except when I asked him, are you okay? Wednesday went by. I didn't hear from him. I've been noticing red flags from the beginning. And I ignored them. Whatever. Like I said, I'm 41 years old. I'm still making mistakes. I'm not a perfect type of a kind of person. I don't come on here pretending to be. But I know I'm not going to do nobody down cold, dirty like that. That's why I let people know. So what is this going to be? And if they say casual, well, okay. At least he's not robbing me of the opportunity, lying and saying that he want to be in a relationship when all he want was sex. And he could have just said that in the beginning. Give me the opportunity to say yay or nay. Like, no, I'm looking for something more. Sorry. Yeah. I know. I wish we wouldn't have exchanged numbers either. Yeah, I just didn't know that that's what you were about because your profile said you wanted a long-term relationship, but I don't think they meant like right away, but something built into it because most men that I see on dating websites don't know how to say no. They claim they want a long-term relationship, but they want to mess around a little bit first to see if that's the girl they want a relationship with. So what if that tunnel ain't tight? You ain't going through it? What? I don't get it. But okay. But like I said, as I gradually, since I've let go of him already, blocked all ties, cut all ties with him, even went on my Google chat and blocked him, I'm going to be talking about it more and more, and then I'm not going to have anything to do with it no more. But I'm still going to be talking about it because this is the part of letting it go and getting it out. But this will be the last video I'll be doing about it. That's it. Anyway, you guys, I'm about to get up and start my day. I rest very well. Looking at Punky Brewster last night. Sometimes I'm able to sleep with the TV off. Sometimes I'm not. But I don't know, y'all. Anyway,